Hello, no one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Okay, let's get Street Dictionary. Hello, I am your Urban Dictionary. I may repeat mature language depending on the term you request. Tell me a word you'd like me to define. Example, you can say, define woke.
Define woke.
Woke. Although an incorrect tense of awake, a reference to how people should be aware in current affairs. Example, while you are obsessing with the Kardashians, there are millions of homeless in the world. Stay woke. You can say next to hear another definition.
Next.
Woke. Getting woke is like being in the Matrix and taking the red pill. You get a sudden understanding of what's really going on and find out you were wrong about much of what you understood to be truth. Example, I understand the extra burden it puts on you, but I still feel everyone needs to get woke. You can say next to hear another definition.
Next.
Woke. A state of perceived intellectual superiority one gains by reading the Huffington Post. Example, Allie is so woke. At brunch she explained how wearing anything other than Chuck Taylor's or Tom's is really a microaggression. Hey, did you get your Amy Schumer tickets yet? You can say next to hear another definition.
Define fuckboy.
Fuckboy. Typically male, although females can have fuckboy attributes. Tries to slide into everyone's DMs. Has the same haircut as the last guy who texted you up, gets mad that girls can call them a fuckboy but he can't call them a slut. Thinks everyone wants him but he's actually a creep. Example, that fuckboy DM'd me again on Insta after I posted a cute selfie. Block him, that guy has been in my DMs since Friday asking for nudes. You can say next to hear another definition.
Next.
Fuckboy. A term given to niggas that be eaten straight out the ice cream carton and also those that hold eye contact with others whilst double dipping chips and salsa. Example, Connor, dude, I saw Mosier working at Applebee's earlier and I didn't tip him at all. Sam, don't be a fuckboy, man. You can say next to hear another definition.
Next.
Fuckboy. Pussy ass nigga who tries to be like everybody else. Example, you a fuckboy. You can say next to hear another definition.
Next.
Fuckboy. A fuckboy is not only a bitch, he is a bitch ass nigga. Once you're branded fuckboy by the squad, we no longer FUCC wit you cause you're a pussy and anyone around you looks 100% worse as well. Example, real nigga 1, he didn't show up to the fight like he said he would. Real nigga 2, damn what a fuckboy. You can say next to hear another definition.
Define bitch.
Bitch. One of the most versatile words in the English language, it is used to express a multitude of emotions: anger, anticipation, despair, endearment, envy, excitement, fear, horror, joy, shock, surprise, warning, all achieved by one's enunciation and intonation. Example, endearment, hey bitch. Joy, oh my god, bitch. Anticipation, bitch, guess what? Shock, pain, stubs, toe, ah bitch. Envy, she's such a bitch. Fear, bitch. What was that noise? Surprise, bitch. Warning, bitch, don't try me. Despair, bitch. You can say next to hear another definition.
Define snitch. Okay, Google. Talk to Street Dictionary. Okay, Google. Talk to Street Dictionary.
Sorry, tell me one more time.
Define snitch.
Snitch. In the criminal sense, a snitch will provide information to the police or feds in order to obtain lenient treatment for themselves and provide information over an extended period of time in return for money or for police to overlook their own criminal activities. Quite often someone will become an informant following their arrest. Example, a snitch is not the innocent person who has a serial killer living next door so he tells the police to get the trash out the community. A snitch is one who is slanging dope or doing some other wrongdoing and gets caught, but instead of taking their punishment like a man, they tell the authorities info on other criminals so they can get off scot-free or reduce their own punishment. That is a snitch. You can say next to hear another definition.
Define trifling.
Trifling. Trifling is to be sneaky, shady, snoopy, and out of pocket. You're trustworthy, shallow, and your behavior is always suspicious. You can be found hiding in closets, outsides of closed doors, and in your best friend's boyfriend's bed. You are unimportant, ghetto, and slutty. You will lie, deny, and pry. Your favorite animal is the serpent because you admire him. Example, I found that trifling bitch in my boyfriend's house rifling through his shit, and she tells me she was just there, waiting for me. You can say next to hear another definition.
Define rat.
Rat. A snitch. A person who has tattled on another person. Example, that nigga's a rat. You can say next to hear another definition.
Define crackhead.
Crackhead. A broke-ass motherfucker who relies on crack to sustain daily life. Often seen running at full speed for a multitude of reasons. Example, the crackhead ran like the wind. You can say next to hear another definition.
Next.
Crackhead. People of any race that live to hit that nasty ass rock. Usually real thin, dirty and smell like warm trash and or spoiled milk, fecal matter, rotting corpses etc. Frequently bobbing, weaving, twitching and glitching. Large periodic spurts of energy. Always got something for sale or knows somebody that has just what you need. The most severe crackheads can be viewed in the wild missing standard items such as shoes, socks and teeth. If you come into contact with a crackhead, it is suggested to secure all valuables and avoid any physical contact or direct contact with their breath could cause dizziness and or vomiting. If you lose property to a crackhead, accept the loss. If you find yourself chasing a crackhead, accept the loss. Crackheads are fast, they be getting somewheres. You ain't catching no crackhead. Example, that guy couldn't stay still for a second. FCKN, crackhead. That guy radiated a heavy shit smell. FCKN, crackhead. Some guy took my quarter from the payphone and I chased him. Damn, that guy was fast for a homeless looking shit. Then pre greater than opening square bracket smeller closing square bracket ... mo. FCKN, crackhead. You can say next to hear another definition.
Define hoe.
Hoe. Like the first piece of bread from a loaf, everyone touches it but no one wants it. Example 1. Yo, she is a real hoe. You can say next to hear another definition.
Next.
Hoe. Someone who shares themselves around. Example, OMG, that Lily is such a hoe. You can say next to hear another definition.
Next.
Hoe. Someone who lets any old color pencil into their sharpener. Example, Sharkeisha, I heard Antoine's bitch his best friend, LeBron. Dolkeisha, what a hoe. You can say next to hear another definition.
Define drug dealer.
Drug dealer. Someone who simply provides a service to people who demand it. Example, drug dealers don't sell people drugs, they offer people drugs. You can say next to hear another definition.
Next.
Drug dealer. 1. A person who gets a bad rep from those who don't have an idea of what it's like to be forced into a situation where they have no other choice. Contrary to popular belief, it is not the easy way out, it's an extremely dangerous and scary lifestyle. However, after a certain amount of time in the game, drug dealers gain a false sense of invincibility and find themselves as addicted to serving the fiends as the fiends are to the product they serve. It's a vicious cycle because once they get caught, they have a felony on their record and are thus unable to get a legit job, so they oftentimes fall back into the same old pattern. They're generally not bad people, most of them have good hearts and dreams just like the rest of us, but due to whatever circumstance, are forced into a lifestyle where they put their lives on the line on a daily basis. Maybe if this society was less capitalistic and more socialistic, it would have less drug dealers. 2. The government. Example, 1. Drug dealer. Anthony just had a new baby boy and he wants to be there for his child. He tried putting in his applications to various establishments but no one seemed to hire him. He's attending college with hopes of being a teacher someday. However, his baby needs to eat right now, so he goes out and serves a few fiends who are going to get it from someone else regardless, if not from him. 2. The CIA controls the flow of coke into this country. But believe what you brainwashed motherfuckers want. You can say next to hear another definition.
Define trap queen.
Trap queen. A bomb-ass female, the baddest female. She is loyal to her friends, lives for her family, and gives no fuck to bitter, petty bitches. She also enjoys listening to trap music. Example, CL is a trap queen emo. You can say next to hear another definition.
Define hustler.
Hustler. Someone who knows how to get money from others, selling drugs, rolling dice, pimpin', you're hustlin' for that money. Example 1. Yo, $10 a gram, fool. 2. Roll the 7 again, now pay me. 3. Yo, get over to that street corner bitch and make me some money. You can say next to hear another definition.